What's up, folks? Coming to you from the communist state of New York. I'm Jeff. This is Modern Munitions. Real exciting news. Even though a video came out 3 weeks ago, I'm hearing a lot of rumors, guys. CZ's coming out with new pistols this year. I think 2 at a minimum, if not 3. And I'm hearing from one of the top YouTubers in the industry, James Reeves, and I'll put his link in the description. He just got back about 3 weeks ago from the European version of SHOT Show called IWI. He got to see the pistol. I'll put the link once again in the description for you CZ fans. You guys know I'm a big CZ fan. Got my P07. Always been a big CZ fan. So this is pretty exciting. Now, he had to blur it out. He said he saw the pistol. His exact words were, "This is going to be the best pistol that CZ ever made." And I forgot his exact words. It was something along those lines. James Reeves, if you're watching, you probably never heard of me. Don't hold me to that. But he also said, I think the second pistol they're coming out with might be the best. So this is really exciting, guys, right? I'm a big CZ fan. As you guys know, CZ just dropped the pistol last year, the Shadow 2 Compact. Personally, I was a little disappointed. I'm just your average guy, right? $1,500 is a decent amount of money for a pistol. With that being said, CZ makes great quality, and the Shadow 2 is nothing to scoff at, right? But I think when you're going to carry something, you know, $1,500 is a little steep, but it wasn't really the price point that got me. It was the lack of having a decocker. I love my P07. Prior to getting the P07, I actually wanted a P01. I'm a big fan of a steel frame pistol. That's what made me get my IWI Jericho 941 steel frame. So even at that price point, I might have considered it, because listen, we all know that CZ Shadow 2 Compact, that pistol is sexy as hell. Something I would definitely rock with any day of the week. But you know, I think it's kind of like a hybrid, right? It's kind of like a competition slash, you know, duty. I don't know. Personally, for a carry gun, I don't think it fits that bill, at least for me, without having a decocker, without having the firing pin safety. I'm sure the gun is safe, but it just kind of blew my mind that you got a P07, you got the P09, you got, you know, the versions of the P01s, and you didn't come out with this in a decocker. Now, with that being said, personally, James, I hope what you saw. Personally, if I could have my one wish on what I would want CZ to come out with, it would be a version of the discontinued, and I'll put it up here, the CZ Rammy, the 2075 Rammy. This gun was discontinued back in 2020. Really sexy, small, subcompact, double single action, hammer fired pistol. That thing I would carry any day of the week. It's a steel frame. If they do come out with something similar, I'm not against a polymer, right? My P07 once again is polymer, but man, would I go crazy for a pistol the size of the Rammy, right? Now you're talking about a double action, single action, hammer fired pistol that can compete. You know, CZ, right? I'm going to say if they come out with something like that, it's going to compete with the H&K P30SK, which, I want that gun so bad for the size, and I'm just a huge fan of hammer fired, especially in the summertime when I carry appendix. I love a double action, single action, hammer fired pistol. And I think that H&K, the P30SK, is the perfect size. Now, if CZ does come out with a version of the 2075 Rammy, I got to pull the trigger on that. So I'm personally going to wait, as a CZ fan, to see what they come out with before I pull the trigger, no pun intended, on any other gun in the market at this time. So if I had to have a second dream pistol from CZ, I would have to go with a 10 millimeter. CZ never had a 10 millimeter. I'm a huge 10 millimeter fan. You guys know me, right? You know that with my Glock 20 Gen 5, which I carry most of the time in the winter. But I would love a CZ 10 millimeter. Doesn't have to be compact. Yes, I would love something maybe the size of, and I'm getting real picky, right? You know, with my wish list. But I would love a 10 millimeter, the same size as a Springfield and Arms XDM Elite. They're small. I think it has a 3.5 inch barrel. I think that would be an awesome pistol to come out with, or to come out with a concept, and someone did it, and I'll put that up here. They took the old 97B and made it a 10 millimeter. Now, for you folks that don't know, that was another discontinued pistol by CZ. CZ has discontinued a lot of pistols over the years, but you know what? As long as they keep bringing fresh shit to the market, I could care less. And, you know, it just adds a little, you know, I don't want to say value, but, you know, it's something cool also at the same time about sometimes a company sunsetting some cool pistols. But anyway, for you folks that don't know, the CZ97 and the B was the decocker version, was basically their 45 caliber version of the CZ75. Once again, all steel frame pistol, super sexy if you ask me. I never had the chance to shoot one. Maybe it's something I'll add to the list down the road, but that would be my wish list. So I'm going to add to this hype around what the hell CZ. Come on, guys. What do you got coming out? When's it coming out? We're super excited. I don't have anything against their striker-fired guns. I think they're great, but personally, I love double action single hammer-fired guns, and that's what I want to see. Something along the line, like I said, of the 2075 Rammy. That would be awesome. So, with that being said, I'm going to be dropping a few more videos in the coming days. I'm going to do a much more detailed video on GunCon 2024. I'm going to confirm, but I think there's going to be a new pistol launched at that event. I think from Bull Armory, from what I'm hearing. Check out John at the Gun Collective, and I'll bring more details in a few days on that. We'll also talk about the vendors that they got coming, the panelists. We're going to do something specific to GunCon, but really try to fill it up with a bunch of details on what they got planned this year and some of the stuff they did last year. Really cool stuff coming. On top of that, I think I finally made my decision on a bolt action gun. It's not in the market yet in the caliber I want it. I'm 99.9% sure I'm going to go with a 300 Win Mag. Stay tuned. I'll be dropping that video early next week on probably what's going to be my decision. But in the meantime, folks, guys, leave a comment, especially CZ guys. Let me know what you want to see from CZ this year. What do you think? Are you hearing any rumors? Do you know more than I do? Do you know more than James does? I'll also put a link to his YouTube in the description. And other than that, hit subscribe, hit like. Thanks for tuning in. Stay 2A safe.